clip. I've had it saved for 7 years, I guess. I have folders with all of kind of some media stuff, some media hits, things that I want to keep track of as your career kind of progresses a little bit. And I have that clip, and here it is.
I guess playing golf is how Mr. Obama deals with heartbreak and distress. Other people just riot and loot. But Obama heads back to the golf course. But I take it back. He didn't just head back to the golf course. He actually did condemn the New York police killings. And in doing so, he called for patient dialogue. Yes, my friends, in a statement on Saturday night, unconditionally means there's no excuse for it. Unconditionally, no matter what you tell me, I'm still going to condemn it. After condemning the shooting deaths of the two New York City police officers, the president said 2 brave men won't be going home to their loved ones tonight, and for that there is no justification. The officers who serve and protect our communities risk their own safety for ours every single day. They deserve our respect and gratitude every single day. He went on to ask for a rejection of violence and words that harm. Well, there's a place he might want to start then, and that would be in his own house. I have a great story here found on Ricochet. It is it's a website by a man named Stephen Miller, and it's called The Extraordinary Life of Barack Obama's Imaginary Son. In his life, Obama's imaginary son has been shot at, concussed out of football. His imaginary son has been racially profiled, yet Obama's imaginary son keeps picking himself up and carrying on. Obama's imaginary son should be an example to us all. No matter what kind of imaginary circumstances we find ourselves in, we can continue on with our imaginary lives because Obama's imaginary son is showing us how. President Obama should also look inward and ask why his imaginary son continues to put himself in these situations. Perhaps it's also his own failings as an imaginary parent. The President of the United States seems much more comfortable citing the struggles of his imaginary son than the privileged successes of his real daughters. In truth, Obama's son would have attended private school in Chicago, just like his daughters. He would then be attending Sidwell Private School in D.C., just like his real daughters. Obama's imaginary son would get his pick of any college in the world, just like his real daughters. His imaginary son would then go on to any career he chose in medicine, law, Hollywood, Wall Street, or owning an NFL team, not playing on a game or on a team, just like his real daughters. But that doesn't fit the divisive racial narrative, so Obama's imaginary son continues to live the hard-knock life.